Good day to you and welcome once again. In today's video, we are going to show you how to factor trinomials where the leading coefficient is greater than 1. That is the coefficient of the x squared where it is greater than 1. And to do that, we are going to be showing two methods, the conventional method and a method that we call the slide and divide method. But before we start, recollect that the general form or the standard form of a quadratic equation is ax² plus bx plus c equals to 0 for the equation, but no equality for the expression. And in this case, we are looking at a situation where a is greater than 1. We are starting with this example where we want to factor 2x² plus 5x plus 2. And we're starting with the conventional method. In the conventional method, we are going to look for the product of a and c, and that is plus 4. Then we look for the factors of plus 4, whose sum is plus 5, the middle term. And these are plus 1 and plus 4. When added together, actually gives plus 5. So we will be using these factors to break down the middle term, such that the expression becomes (2x² plus x plus 4x plus 2). We double group these four terms thus, and from the first group, 2x² plus x can be factored out, leaving us with 2x plus 1. In the second group, we can factor out plus 2, leaving us yet with 2x plus 1. Now the 2x plus 1 that is now common to the two terms that we have reduced these four terms to can be taken out. So we have 2x plus 1, x plus 2. This is the conventional method. But let us try the slide and divide method. Now, using the slide and divide method, in this method, we are going to slide the coefficient, the leading coefficient, that is a, we're going to slide it to the constant term, that is they multiply, such that the quadratic expression becomes x² plus 5x plus 4. Then, as with when we factor trinomials or quadratic expressions where a is equal to 1, we look for the factors of plus 4, whose sum will give plus 5, and they are plus 1 and plus 4, the sum of which is plus 5. Then these factors, as we open the first bracket, x must be there, open the second, x must be there, then we put plus 1 and plus 4 in both brackets. Now, we are going to need to factor out the leading coefficient, that is 2, from both brackets. And this is done by dividing the second term in each bracket by 2. That is the coefficient a. So we write this as 1 over 2. And we write the other one as 4 over 2. So that the first one is x plus 1 over 2, x plus half, and the second one is x plus 2. And one final step is that these two, will be written with the x here. The denominator will be placed beside the x wherever there is a denominator. And we have 2x plus 1, x plus 2 using the slide and divide method. Now, this other example using the slide and divide method, recollect, we slide 4 to this side and the quadratic expression becomes x squared minus 12x plus 20. Then we look for the factors of plus 20 whose sum will give negative 12. Recollect from our previous teaching on this, we said when the middle coefficient is negative and the last term is positive, then both factors must be negative. The factors to use here, like we said, both will be negative. They are negative 2 and negative 10. The two of them together give negative 12 when added together. So we factor this as usual, where we have x minus 2, x minus 10, according to the factors of plus 20, whose sum give negative 12. Then we will need to factor the coefficient, the leading coefficient, that is 4, by writing this as x minus 2 over 4, then x minus 10 over 4. This reduces to x minus 1 over 2, x minus 5 over 2 when we reduce to the lowest terms. Then the denominators go to the sides of x, in this going here and this one also going here, such that the expression factorizes as 2x minus 1, 2x minus 5. Here is another example where we first slide 5 to this place. That's 5 times negative 7 to become x squared minus 2x minus 35. Then we are going to need to look for the factors of negative 35, whose sum will give negative 2. And these factors, when this happens, like we said in our previous video on factoring trinomials, that when the middle coefficient is negative and the third or the constant term is also negative, then one of the factors must be negative. So one will be negative while the other is positive. And to add negative 2, we can only think of positive 5 and negative 7. This means that this expression factorizes as x plus 5, x minus 7. And we're going to need to factor out 5, the leading coefficient, by writing this as x plus 5 over 5 and x minus 7 over 5, giving us x plus 1 and x minus 7 over 5. And then the denominator will be written by the side of x to finally factor the expression, meaning that we have x plus 1, 5x minus 7. That is the slide and divide method. Hope you find it interesting. Let us know in the comments. Here is an exercise for you. Use the slide and divide method. Comment with your solutions in the comment section below or to the email attached to the description of this video. Stay tuned for more as we journey on this quadratic equations course. Thank you and bye.